Welcome to Cooking with Benson. Today we're going to make eggplant lasagna. I want to cut out the noodles, cut out the carbs. This kind of helps you do that. There's lots of veggies in this. So I'm going to show you the ingredients that you're going to need for this. Now what you will need to do is go up here. Well, thank you, Assistant Gabriella. I know I almost forgot. I'm going to need you to go up here and check out this link for our Bolognese sauce. It'll show you how to make it. We make it from scratch for this recipe. So you will need a beautiful pot of the Bolognese sauce that we cooked in the previous video. Then you're going to need 4 eggs. Boom, 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 boom. You're going to need 2 tubs of beautiful ricotta. This is just Winn-Dixie brand ricotta. It's like $2 a tub. So we have 2 of those. I will tell you, if you want to make lasagna is kind of an expensive dish to get into making just because it is. There are cheaper ways to do it, of course. Buying non-name brand, so ricotta and stuff like that. Some mozzarella cheese, mozzarella, some bell peppers. I went with a red, an orange, and a yellow simply because these guys were on sale already. And then you're gonna need these guys right here. I would say 2 big ones, 2 big, beautiful eggplants. I believe they're called aubergines across the pond. You need 2 of these guys, big, beautiful. Now what we're gonna do with these is we are going to peel them. We're gonna peel them, then we're gonna slice them, and we're gonna sprinkle them with some salt on a pan and let them sit for about 20 or 30 minutes. And that moisture, that salt's gonna pull that moisture out of these. Then we're gonna rinse them off. A lot of the moisture in these kind of has a funky flavor that a lot of people don't like. So we're gonna try and see if we can't curb that. So again, first thing we're gonna do is peel these and then we'll get them sliced, probably lengthwise to mimic a noodle. And then we'll salt them. So let's get this going. Let's get this going. The tools you're gonna need for this particular video is a knife, beautiful knife. We're gonna need a peeler. You could just peel these with your knife, but sometimes these peelers are a lot more handy. If you have the money and you can afford a veggie or whatever to make your noodles, that way it's fine. But because of what we're doing, we're just gonna slice these thin long ways to give them that lasagna noodle look. You'll need a like 9x10, 9x11 long clear dish, and some spoons and a bowl to mix it all in. So again, some seasonings you're gonna want is salt. I'm gonna use the minced garlic and some basil powder to add to my ricotta. If you have it and you can afford it, some fresh basil to add to your ricotta mixture is amazing. It really kind of enhances the flavor. But let's get these eggplants peeled and we'll go from there. All right, so I want consistent slices. So I know you guys have seen me use this before. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna mandolin these bad boys. Like I said, I'm gonna go long ways. I get these long lasagna noodle-esque slices. So, and then they're thin enough that they'll cook fairly fast in the lasagna sauce. All right, so you can see I have them laid out. They kind of look like fish fillets. And I've salted them generously across the top, and you can kind of see they're already starting to sweat. So we want to get as much of that moisture out as we can. So I'm going to let these sit here with the salt on them for about 30, maybe 40 minutes. And then I'm going to wash them off. Like, not pat dry them. I'm going to wash them off in some water. And then I'll pat dry them after I've washed them. And then we'll basically start layering our lasagna. Actually, I got to make our ricotta mix first. So I'll bring it back and show you the ricotta mix in just a few minutes. All right, so the eggplant has sweated a good bit. You can see me, like, all the liquid and stuff just pouring off of it. So I'm gonna get it over into a strainer and get it all rinsed. So if you look at the napkins, like, they're soaking wet. Like, so on top of the moisture that was laying on top of it, this is all the moisture that came out of them. And you can see, like, the moisture is a little brown and stuff. So that has a bitter taste to it that we've pulled out. So alright, so in this bowl I've got 2 tubs of ricotta. They are the 32 ounce ricotta tubs. I've got a cup and a half of shredded mozzarella, a tablespoon of ground basil, a tablespoon of oregano, and a tablespoon of garlic. I'm going to add 4 eggs and mix that up. Alright, so the next thing is assembly. We've got our eggplant, we've got our ricotta mix, our sauce, and our bag of cheese. I'm going to go layer of sauce, eggplant, ricotta, sauce, eggplant, or sauce, eggplant, ricotta, cheese, sauce, eggplant, ricotta, cheese, and kind of stack it up. I'll show you once it's put together, and it's going to go in the oven at 350. So while you're doing this part, get it ready, get your oven going, preheating at 350. I forgot to mention the bell peppers. So sauce, eggplant, ricotta, cheese, bell peppers, sauce, eggplant, ricotta, cheese, bell peppers. So that's, I forgot that I had the bell peppers, and I forgot to tell you where I was putting them. And here we are. That is eggplant lasagna. I'll slice into it and show you a cross section if there is any. There it is. That's what it looks like on a plate. So you can see the bell pepper, the sauce, the ricotta, the eggplants there. All right, here we go. Got a little piece of the eggplant, see the stringy cheese, some sauce. It's good. It's got, the eggplant still has a bite to it, like almost a slightly cooked, or like almost al dente noodle. A little bit more of a, little bit less of a bite than an al dente noodle. It's good though. It doesn't, the eggplant doesn't take away from any of the other flavors. The sauce, the little bolognese we made, the ricotta, all that mixes well together. So pretty good. You guys gotta give this one a try. Let me know if you try it. It does come out a little soupy because there's nothing to absorb the sauce. There's no noodles, and the noodles would normally absorb the sauce and kind of give a little bit more stability. You could probably reduce the amount of ricotta, but increase the amount of shredded mozzarella or just fresh mozzarella in it and kind of give a little bit more stability. But I like this. It's actually really good. I'm gonna feed the wife and the kids and chill out for the rest of the day. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Thanks for watching Cooking with Benson.